Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Malty Monday. We're going to be looking at the Dortmunder, or the Dortmunder style. Anyways, let me welcome in my panel tonight. We have Miscellaneous Brew Reviews.
Cheers.
We have Beer Man.
Cheers.
And myself, Bumpy Road. Let me say hello to all the people in the comments. Hello. And all the people out there watching. Hello.
Hello.
Right. Well, I'm just going to jump right into this one and tell you about this style. So, Dortmunder, sometimes referred to as a Dortmunder export. The European style export has the malt forward flavor, sweetness of a German style Helles, but the bitter base of a German style Pilsner. This lager is all about balance with medium hop character and firm but low malt sweetness. Look for toasted malt flavors and spicy floral hop aromas. And, oh, Alex, you didn't check with me first. We'll see. Let's welcome in Alex to the Beer Master.
That's why I did.
Oh,
That shit says Dortmunder on
What's that?
Yeah, if it didn't
Spot
say
on, buddy.
Way to go, Alex. Oh, yeah, dude.
if it didn't say
Very
that,
good.
I would have called you.
Yeah, great job, Alex.
That's why I didn't call you. I wanted to surprise you.
Yeah.
Surprised you did.
So I'm gonna leave a link in the chat right now to join up because I know Ozzy was talking about possibly having a Dortmunder. So if Ozzy is around and he wants to join, or Burley, I see you popping in there. Yo, glasses gang, very nice.
Yeah.
We are. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Do we not eat enough carrots as Americans? What is?
I don't need to wear mine. I do all the time.
You do it for style. I gotcha. You
Well,
just
I
like
can't
Josh.
see far away.
Josh
Up close, I
Abrams
could see
said.
fine. Yes,
I hate these things so much.
30 yards away. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, well, here comes the link. Cheers to John and Ellie. Cheers to Burley. Cheers to Beerman.
Oh, hi, Jim.
And Josh A.
Well, legendary Bumpy, I got a feeling not many people have this beer.
You got a feeling?
Maybe I'll be wrong, but we'll
You
see.
just need more cowbell, son.
Nah.
Could use a little more cowbell.
So there's the link. If anybody is here and wants to join in that has the Dortmunder, if you heard what I said about the Dortmunder, it's sometimes called the Dortmunder export, but it's basically like an export Helles that's a little more bumped up. But let's go ahead and get the show rolling. We're going to bring up Miscellaneous Brew Reviews first to show us the brew that he has brought.
All right, cheers, everybody. So, yeah, product of Germany. This is 5% alcohol, made with water, barley malt, hops, and hop extract. This is the DAB, Dortmunder export. Where is it exactly this is from? Dortmunder. Yeah, I guess Dortmund, Germany. Yeah, best before. See the bottom of the can. Yeah, it's still good. Brewed under the Purity Act as well.
Well, legendary Andrew, I got Great Lakes. Does that mean it's under the Purity Act as well, legendary Andrew? I mean, I know you're talking about yours, but
Yours is an American beer, so no, it wouldn't be. The Purity Act is a German thing, Alex.
So you got a 2-finger. It's a nice frothy head. It looks a little soapy, but very tight knit. Yeah, nice, brilliant golden hue. Looks pretty good. Effervescence pretty good there. It's not bad. I had one of these the other night. No, you don't. Quiet, Josh.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Miscellaneous. That does look like a very nice beer. And if Paul Middlefrew was here, he would be.
Be getting
I don't know
a
why
pat on the back.
I don't know why Paul isn't here, unless he's just not leaving his house, because he says dab is like all over the place there all the time. So
Yeah, I don't know. I'll send him a picture.
just shame
Yeah.
on Paul Middlefrew.
There you are. There he is.
There he's, and he even had originally from the city of Dortmund, Germany. Dab is known for its mineral tasting water.
Damn.
Do you not have a dab, Paul? Come on, man. Commerce. I left a link in the chat. If you want to join up, if you have a Dortmunder, come on in. You're more than welcome. Small crew tonight again. So we're gonna get over to Beer Man, see what he's gonna show us.
Hey, all right, man. This one is from Von Ebert Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. It's a 5.5% export lager, Dortmund style lager. Yeah, that's all I have. Let's pour it. What are those? Can 921. 921. Was that a month old? Oh, nice and golden. Almost
Nice
a
to see you
white.
back, Beer Man, by the way, bud.
Hey, cheers, man. Good to see you. This is a nice golden kind of there's a bit of a like a hazy thing going on in there. It's clear. It's a clear beer. It's just got this like weird chill haze. Very effervescent beer. Nice fat 3-finger head. Nice foamy, kind of oily on the side. Just a real quick smell. Kind of sort of smells like Rolling Rock in a way. All right,
Kind of dabbed it
cheers.
on your nostrils. Rolling Rock.
Yes, no.
It kind of does. I don't know why. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's me.
Middlefree, you should not drink your beer inside the fridge. You should maybe sit down, relax, and have a beer.
Oh man.
I would have been as a kitty. Thank you very much, Beer Man. All right, no. All right, let's bring up Alex, the beer master. We all know what he brought because he showed it already on camera.
Sure did. Well, I had to show up because I didn't check with the legendary BuMpy like I always do anyway. But I knew that's what it said, so I didn't have to call him this time. But probably next week I'll probably get back to doing that again. So this is what I got: the Great Lakes Dortmunder lager. So it's obviously a German beer. So it's time to pour this up. I guess the medals mean it's a good beer or one in the beer festivals, I'm assuming. That's why it's all has medals on it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm assuming most of the time that's the case.
Yeah, they usually talk about the medals that are on it. Like we'll say right on it that they won like a certain year at the Great American Beer Festival.
It says gold medal, but I don't see 1988. It says, or unless I'm reading that wrong, but I'll have to show you when it's not. Yeah. All right, let's pour this up. That's what it says. Maybe I read it wrong. I don't know. Okay, let that go flying. All right. Looks delicious. I mean, nice frothy head. It's nice and golden. So I'll give the smell and the taste next time around. Thanks for letting me join. Appreciate you, BuMpy.
Thanks for joining.
Anytime, bud.
Appreciate you.
I try to be around every Monday, but if I don't have the beer, you join. So, appreciate you.
I'm trying to be less round, but it's not working for me.
Keep it up, my brother. Keep it up.
All right. So let me bring myself up here. The brew that I'm bringing. Now, this is probably the only one on panel that doesn't actually say Dortmunder on it. This is from Schilling Beer Company. They're out of Littleton, New Hampshire. Beautiful town if you guys ever get to visit. It's called Boniface, and they call it an export style Helles lager, 5.7% ABV. Typically, a Dortmunder is going to be between 5.5 and like 6% ABV. So it's right in there. And also it is an export. And like I left in the chat there, they're typically like a Helles, but a bit more hoppy, like a Pilsner. So let's pour this one. I really need to get myself a nice Pilsner glass. I had one years ago, but glasses eventually they break sometimes, and mine broke. So this one has a nice white, kind of rocky head, a little bit frothy on top, but rocky on the sides. Going to break down. Very, very clear, and that nice straw gold coloration to it. So beautiful looking brew, and I'll give it some aromas and tastes when it comes back around to me. Cheers. And let's see what Miscellaneous thinks of his dab.
All the pressure's on, man. Paul's watching to do this beer justice. Yeah, so still holding up a little bit of a head there, throwing a little lacing. Still pretty effervescent. On the nose, it's definitely malt forward. It's got a bit of like a slight bready doughiness. Sweet. It's almost has like it smells a little bit grainy, but it's not off-putting. It kind of goes well. Just with the sweet and that bread, that doughy bread that I'm getting out of it. Slight, very mild hint of hops on the nose, but yeah, like light grassy maybe. That's pretty much it. Very malt forward. Smells great. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, medium bodied beer. Carbonation's pretty good on this. It's a little it's not too spritzy, but it's got a nice crisp like lager bite. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's really on the money. There is a little bit of a mineralness to the water, and Paul brought that up. I noticed that the first time I tried it, and I didn't chalk it up to it tasting like the can. It was a different kind of, almost, but not quite the same. Definitely got that sweet malt coming out. A little bit of very light, like floral hopping. It's not real bright or upfront. Definitely malt bomb. Hardly any bitterness, just a tiny bit on the back end. Not like IPA. Just, I don't know. Very good. I don't know. It's light, it's crisp, it's drinkable. I can't complain, man. Very, very good malty beer. For the price, I got a 4-pack of this. It was $5.
Wow.
Damn.
And that's what it cost year round. So, I mean, this is definitely, if I was going to drink probably a craft lager, an import or an export craft lager, this is a good go-to for a moderate price. I think it's a decent product. Beer Advocate shit all over it and gave it a 77. I think it's better than that. So I got no complaints. I'm going to sip on this a little bit more. I might get into another one. I got a couple of these still. So they're tasty and they're going down good.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, Miscellaneous.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Right. Beer man.
All right. Let's get into the aroma. Can't really shake it much. Just kind of head went way down, of course.
You're supposed to twirl it, not shake it.
Oh,
He's
beer man,
turning
you are true.
It's turning inside. All right. Yeah, there's a kind of a pizza dough or something, like a yeasty dough. Like you get that yeast, the bread yeast. Definitely coming through like a bread yeasty doughy kind of smell. Has a floral, like a floral thing going on as well. I said Rolling Rock. It did kind of have like Rolling Rock's more like an appley kind of smell. I don't know. It's kind of light and weird. This is a little more deeper, richer. Has a little. Doesn't really. I mean, I guess that's where you're going with that. Is the hops are I guess noble. I would say floral, a bit spicy, and then you get that doughy kind of thing, like yeasty dough thing. All right, so went down, had a 3-finger head, keeping a nice retention here. Good carbonation, good lifty effervescence in there, as you can see. Just very fast, golden color though, very nice. We already looked at it, very good, clear beer. Let's get into it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Wow, that's good. That's good. That really digs into your mouth, man, with some great flavors. That's got that German approach for sure. A very, very good German feel to this, let's say. It's just that, I don't know, like you have like a Heineken or you have a St. Pauli Grill or something like that, and it's got that different approach to a lager. It's that kind of pungent, skunky kind of thing. Yeah, like mineral water coming through, or like, and there's like a clean, pure water thing, like it got filtered, like a good filtration water or something. It's very clean. Doesn't really have a hardcore bitterness. It's more of like an herbal, noble hoppy, like I said, spicy Saaz hops or whatever the heck they're using, Czech hops or whatever's going on. It's very nice. It looks deceiving. It looks very, very, very freaking deceiving. You look at it and you're like, it's just another lager. And you drink it and it's just like, whoa, dude, I like that. It's got like a sweetness, the floral hops, the sweetness. It's light, it's crisp, it's wet. It's a very good hot day beer. Goes down very smooth. It's got a nice, I already mentioned mouthfeel, body's nice and light, medium light, light. No apple or anything like that though. Maybe a slight green apple in there, but nothing too heavy there. Man, I mean, I think I said it. This is great. This is a good beer. I'm glad I was able to try this. So, cheers.
Awesome. Cheers, beer man. All right. Now we got to start asking ourselves, what will Alex possibly give for a score on the beer that he's going to drink?
Oh, you'll find
That won a gold medal in 19.
You can buy squares on. You can just send the money in my PayPal opinion.
The same year Alex was born, this beer got a gold medal.
No, 1988. So almost 2 or 3 years. Well, is it 88 or 86? Sometimes, yeah, it's 88. Yep.
I was looking at it. It said 1988 award-winning balance.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So, smells really good. Kind of smells like a sweet, malty beer, like you're supposed to. I don't know if that smells like a Band-Aid or not. It shouldn't. But it smells sweet.
It is.
And let's see what this tastes like, Andrew and everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yours looks much darker than ours.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, it's an it's 30 IBUs and 5.8. Bye-bye.
5.8. That's a big one.
Nice. That is.
Cheers.
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 At first, I drank it here today. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's sat for a day or two in the fridge. It's really good. Very creamy. little bit like a. I don't know why it would be creamy though. That it's not a. There's no lactose. I think it's because it has the bubbles here. The what is it called again? The head. That's what. Yeah. So you get that sweetness. It wants to make you go back for more. Trying to see if it tastes apple, because according to Legendary Andrew, not this beer per se, but according to Legendary Andrew, he's tasted apple. But me,
Damn, I said that's the #1 rated Dortmunder on Beer Advocate.
what, this beer here?
Yeah.
Wow. It is good. It might be a high score since it's nice and cold and it's very delicious. It does have that kind of like that what's it called? That grassy feel. But it's not bad. It has a lot more sweetness to it. I like the sweetness. I think the malt liquors are more sweeter when you drink malt liquor. So, but this is very sweet. Like I said, because it's very IBUs. I mean, that's right on the sweet scale, I believe. Very drying on the palate, though. A little bit of wetness on the palate, but after you talk, kind of dries it out. Then you have that little bit of sweetness towards the end, and then you have that bitterness down the throat. So it's not too bad. It's not too flowery. It's not, too bad. It's very sweet. I think it balances out a little bit.
Balance? Yeah.
Especially since it's nice and cold.
I hope it's balanced.
Looks like Legendary Andrew got a call. But no, this stuff is really, really good, though. Well, I'm going to have to hold off on the rating. But it is going to be a delicious rating, I think.
A delicious rating. Alex Beermaster, stay tuned.
Yeah, it's very good. I don't know if you've ever had this BuMpy. I'm pretty sure you have because.
No, we don't get Great Lakes here.
Okay, now you're gonna ball bust me.
I'm ball busting you. We don't get Great Lakes distribution.
You don't get Great Lakes. That's shocking.
Neither
We don't get anything from Ohio.
Wow.
Except for BrewDog.
I bet you next time I go up there, I'll bet you I'll find some Great Lakes. But we'll see what happens. Right now it's obviously not up there, but we'll see what happens when I go up there. Who knows?
We have some lakes here, but we don't have any Great Lakes.
Oh, that's a shame. All right, so very good stuff. Well, that's why when you're on your trips, Legendary BuMpy, you grab the Great Lakes that are around here, the Great Lake beers, because obviously you can get them here, like that. So thanks for letting me join. I cannot wait to give out my rating, and that's all I got to say. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, Alex.
Let's see what the Legendary BuMpy has to say about his drink.
All right.
You know what I mean? Jelly bean?
Yeah. Calmer Saws is a big fan of the Great Lakes Brewing Company.
Oh, I like Great Lakes. Try the L.A.S. beer. That's good stuff, too.
Miscellaneous has good videos.
Yeah, try some great
stars. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry I missed your message. I was out having a cig.
Oh, that's very carbonated.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I'll bring myself up here.
Yep.
So I got that Boniface, like I said, from Shilling Bear Company. There's the can art. It's very you got kind of that Pope guy leading a bunch of sheep to a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I don't know. There's something special about that tree. Maybe he's trying to spread it. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe. Never mind.
Pour a little bit more in this glass here. I got one of those can-shaped Pilsner lager glasses. typical tumbler type glass. The aromas on this. There's some breadiness, a little bit of graininess. It's kind of got this floral citrus note, but it also smells a lot like peas, green peas. So it's got, I don't know, peas have what, a lot of minerals and vitamins and
Yes.
stuff in them. So but it really does have that kind of pea-like aroma, not urine, but the green peas.
Oh, puppy.
So a little bit of, I guess, vegetal. There we go. That's the right word.
Vegetable.
There it is.
Vegetable.
Vegetable. Eat your vegetables.
That's a little vegetable.
P's and Q's.
Well, actually, they have P's and Q's if
Yeah.
you get the. Never mind. I'll talk to
So
you.
it's got an all right aroma. I mean, it's got, you get some of the malt profile coming through, which is always nice, and then there is a bit of that kind of hoppiness. I would go as far as saying a little bit of a grass kind of finish, going from that pea type note to a grass. A hint of strawberry in there too. All right, cheers.
Cheers,
Strawberry.
Bumpy.
Cheers. Oh, I didn't know there was strawberry in there. Wow.
Very, very light body. Carbonation is pretty spritzy. It doesn't have like a ton of carbonation bubbles pouring up through, but carbonation's pretty high in this one. Drying to the palate. First thing I do pick up on is a little hint of a strawberry note from the hops.
Crazy.
I would say a mild citrus note, kind of floral as well from the hops. There is that kind of tailing off flavor of peas, because usually you eat more than one pea. You're usually eating peas.
That's what's
It
called.
kind of has that peas thing going. And then a little bit of that kind of grassy note to finish it off. There is a kind of doughy, bready, little bit grainy malt presence in this from beginning to end. It just falls all the way through. So it is well balanced. It's not super bitter. It's got a very mild bitterness. I wanted to be able to see the canned on date. Looks like June.
It'll be 5 or 6 months ago, Legendary Bumpy, if you're talking about June.
More, yeah. Right around that.
Yeah.
About 5 months or so. It's kind of like right on the can edge, so I can't really see it. But it does look like it starts with a 6. So which these types of beers really shouldn't matter all that much as far as age. I mean, if you're looking at most lagers, they have a good shelf life to them. This one's definitely a bit hoppier than most lagers you're gonna get. I mean, it could be just classified as a hoppy lager, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this a score later on. I'm gonna continue drinking on it, try to figure out where I want to land it. And I'm just going to listen to what you guys kind of feel about yours. I think a lot of the flavor notes are kind of a little bit similar, yet different in certain ways. But I think that they've all had kind of very similar notes, being the same style, and that's a good sign. So we'll go back to Beer Man because Miscellaneous is out right now. So.
Who knows where he went?
We'll let him go later on. Hope he can make it back before the show ends. That's why I was dragging this on just a little bit too.
Yeah. That's
Cheers.
Yeah.
All right, Beer Man. So if you want to give any scores, any extra thought to what you're tasting, stuff like that, we'll come back around again and do
Yeah.
shout outs afterwards.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, so everything I read on BJCP, I was just doing some research on it a little more further just to kind of get my. It seems like everything was good, on point to some degree. Not even to some degree. It was like on point. It was a good beer. It surprised me. It actually made me happy when I drank it. When it does that, something's right. Overall, I mean, it had a great mouthfeel, great body, great finish. It's just light, crispy, just that German feel, that noble hoppy floral. It's just nice, man. It had a great thing, man. And see, I'm a big avid fan of German beers. I love Heineken as far as like it's one of my favorite like commercial German beers, or St. Pauli's Girls, like I was Poly-Girl, like I was mentioning before. It's a good beer, good stuff. So what's Beck's is another one I like. I like Beck's.
Oh, I've had that one. That's
Yeah,
good.
I like Beck's. I like those. But this is a lot like that, I think in a lot of reality, in all reality, those are also export lagers as well. So, depending on if they brew them here or there, but a good beer overall. I really liked it. I thought it was on point, and I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100. I think for the style and even for my for what I feel when I drink it, I think it's worthy enough for that score. They did a really great job. Von Ebert Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. Check them out. I don't know how far they distribute, but I've had their beers in the past, and they've always been pretty good. So, yeah, I hope I'm not overshooting it, but I think 95 is good. So,
Nice.
as long as you're happy, right? So,
Yes, that's what matters, man.
yeah. Cheers, man. Right
95
on.
is a great score. Cheers, Beer Man. Thank
Excellent beer. Excellent beer.
you. All right. Alex, are you ready to talk about the beer some more and give a score?
Yes, I am. My
All
brother.
right.
Well, it is a good beer. I don't like the dryness, like I said. Again, though, as I said before in the past, when BuMpy sent me beers and stuff like that, I will definitely get those Spyglass beers, especially the State Series or whatever it's called. But I will definitely get the yellow can again. That was a good beer. Looking forward to trying all that again eventually. But just to let you know, I mean, those beers are very juicy and stuff like that, but they do dry out. But I still like my juiciness, so they are a winner regardless. So this beer here, I always like to shout out other breweries, especially if I like them. And there's another brewery, but I'll say that before for the end of the show. This beer is very tasty. And I'm going to give it a 95. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Nice.
It's a good beer, but I can't give everything 100. And just in case Jeremy's watching. But 95 it is. So if you can get Great Lakes, not Licks. Jesus. Where's my brain going to? Great Lakes Brewing, please do. Hoping when the legendary BuMpy comes here again, hangs out with me or whatever, we'll get some Great Lake beers and he can send it right to his state and do beer reviews on it, like he did with the beers that he did when he was here. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So, I'll give out shout outs and stuff like that next time around.
Next time around, yeah. 95 is not a bad score at all. I mean, that's
because I can't give every beer 100. It is a good beer,
Very excellent, though.
It's
an excellent
it's a
score.
good beer.
yeah. Commerce Ozzy agrees with you. He gives it a 95 also.
All right, awesome beans, brother.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Yeah, sweet. All right.
Lumpy,
I
your
will
turn.
go. And hopefully Miscellaneous makes it back. If not, we'll do the
Want me to call him?
shout-outs and then hope that he comes back. Oh no, he's doing something.
I know he's on the phone. I know I'm just
You-
ball busted.
Well, he left a note in the private message. So, yeah, Boniface, not bad. I've had this one a few times, not even knowing that it was Dortmund. This has been on the shelf at the store I shop at all the time. I always go in there looking for Dortmunder when we were looking for the Dortmunders, and it was always, oh no, a no-go. Don't have any Dortmunders. And then one day I was looking up Dortmunders, and I saw Boniface was on that list. I'm like, you're kidding me. This beer has been here this whole time. And yeah, I think it very well matches up to a lot of like what everybody else is saying. So even though it doesn't say Dortmunder on the can, it fits into that what they describe the Dortmunder as, being an export style lager, a Germanic style, being like a Helles that's a bit extra hoppy and still well balanced with the malt notes. It has all that. Plus, Beer Advocate lists it as a Dortmunder. So, I love Helleses as well. Mostly in the summertime, summertime. Helleses are great. Very refreshing. Helles meaning bright in German. Very clean, clear beers. Usually easy to drink. And slightly hoppier than a typical lager, I think. And this one's even hoppier than a typical Helles. Pretty good. I mean, the whole peas, the green peas type note is a little off-putting. I've never noticed that before until tonight. This was the last can on the shelf, so I think it's been sitting around for a while, and I think some of the hops are starting to change just a little bit. So that pea note in there is not really what this beer should have in it. So as it's drinking right now, it's not as good as I've had in the past. I've had this beer. This is probably my 9th beer now of Boniface that I've ever had. So I have bought it a few times because I didn't enjoy it.
But you probably had it fresher those multiple times.
Yeah.
It's very bumpy.
But yeah, it's got some good hoppy notes to it. I mean, if you're looking for like a nice hoppy style, like Pilsner lager, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying the notes. I usually have a problem when I get grain in a beer, but this is one of those styles where that grain note fits in very well. So that's not off-putting to me. A lot of times, like if I have like a porter or a stout, and New England IPA especially, I start getting grainy type flavors. It just doesn't bode well. But with the kind of doughy and breadiness and the graininess and just the way the hops come off in this, it just fits in. Easy to drink, 5.7%. It's definitely got a higher ABV than a lot of Helleses will have. Usually find those around the 5 to 5.2% or lower than 5. It's nice. It's pretty crushable, and I do have to put in for the beer that I'm drinking now versus the Boniface that I've had in the past, which I would probably give a higher score to. But that, like I said, that flavor of peas is just kind of distracting a little bit. It's still an enjoyable beer. It's nice to have something like this versus having an IPA, New England IPA, things like that are just loaded with different hop flavors and notes. This one still has some good flavors to it. It's still hoppy, but it's not so bitter. The malt still shines through well, in there. So I'm going to give this one a 92 out of 100, based off of like I said, the beer that I have in hand. Other Boniface, I'd probably be right up there with a 95, typically with how this beer would drink. I'm enjoying it though.
Awesome.
And we're still waiting on Miscellaneous to get back to give his final thoughts and score. But we'll go ahead and move on to Beer Man.
Hey, legendary Bumpy. I'm hoping wherever he went. I hope it's. Oh,
He's
there's
back.
There
We're
we-
gonna
there
let
we go.
There he is.
We're gonna let
Sorry.
Miscellaneous.
I had to haul ass, man. Sorry. Yeah.
No problem.
Damn, Andrew, it must have been an emergency, brother. You got on that phone and just disappeared.
Thanks for. I left something in the private chat. So
I know. Appreciate you.
So we're gonna let Miscellaneous go ahead and give out his final thoughts on the beer and score. We're gonna come back around again and do shout outs. But actually, you'd be first anyway, so you might as well just do your shout out right afterwards. All right. Cheers, Miscellaneous.
Right. So yeah, it's like I said, man. Nice bready, doughy malt. It's got, as it warmed up a little bit, and I got to the bottom of my glass, I did get a little bit of some citrusy notes, a little bit of caramel, and some toffee. Very, very light, mild, pleasant. Let me get another horn on this. It was for a little bit. It was on the shelf, and I could only get one other version of Dortmunder, and this one hit the shelf again, and I picked this one over the other one. I wanted to give different shot, you know what I mean? At least I tried two different ones. And me personally, I'd kind of like the dab a little bit better. It's just clean. It's very
Do
crisp.
you have the other one to try though? Or
I did. Yeah, I think it was like a Freinberger Gold or something like that.
Okay.
It's like a swing top Grolsch style bottle, 12-ounce bottles. But you know what? The drinkability of this, and the ABV is not that high, but even still, this like I said, lawnmower beer like a motherfucker. You could sesh out on these in the sun all day and have a great day. Play like horseshoes or go to the beach or anything like that. Fantastic. I was thinking about it when I was driving back, and I might catch a little flack for this, but there are days where like I'll have Yingling and it just doesn't cut it for me. It's like missing the edge. This kind of has it, and I guess because it's a German beer and it's, I guess, brewed with a little more pride, I guess, even though, I mean, there's hop extract in here, so it's not all fresh hops, but it's still pretty good. Like I said, Beer Advocate scored this at a 77, which I thought was atrocious score for this product. I'd landed probably around around an 88. It's good. It's drinkable. It's the best export lager. I don't know. I've only tried two. This one I think tastes a little better than the other one that I had tried previously. So yeah. Other than that, shout out wise, not too much going on. I do have a box coming in the mail, so stay tuned for that. Should be in the week. It should be here. Hopefully, mail's been running slow. Other than that, go check out. Ontario's doing pumpkin beers again. That'll be Wednesday at 7:20. Eric Thomas Metal 75 will be Wednesday at 7:30. Wildcard Wednesday. Alex is here to shout out his own stuff. I think I might take that Thursday night beer session. I might not do that this week because it's usually movie night. BuMpY's going to be hanging out with John and Ellie, so I might step up and do that. It's an off-air thing we have every week. So, yeah, Stout Sundays with John and Ellie. I don't know if it's happening this week with him. I'm not sure.
It probably will if the Johnny boy gets home Saturday, unless he is tired. You never
I have
know.
no idea. So
We'll find out.
could
Sunday.
be on his channel. Might not be. Who knows? I'm not sure. Like you said, Alex, depends on his flight when he gets in. He could be tired. It happens.
True that.
So, yeah. Thanks for stalling for me. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. I only lost 4 viewers because I was. That's cool.
I just driving as fast as I could.
It was 4 more than I normally have anyway, so I don't know where that came from. Thanks so much, Miscellaneous. And super glad that you can join tonight. Beer Man, shout out.
All right. Hey, Tuesdays is Beer Cheese Tuesday, so it's an open one. Bring what you will. At 8 o'clock Eastern, we'll all be there. And yeah, maybe I'll designate a certain cheese again for the next one. I'm thinking about it. I like doing that kind of stuff as long as everyone can find it. But Wednesday will be shoot, what did I call it, dude?
I don't know.
I like your style. I like your style. And so this month is all IPAs, and I designated one, which is the sessionable IPA. So bring one of those for this one. But normally from here on out, I'll just name off a style for the month, and then everyone can bring whatever they want within that range of style or whatever.
Awesome.
So
I need to get back to you. I need to get back to your stuff.
open it up. Well, yeah, I'd love to have you there. Alex.
I need to get back to doing again.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Me as well, though. With your Fridays, it's just really hard with my.
Well, you've been doing your brewery
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, trying to get stuff done. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that to be done because I want you to come back on Food Friday.
Once it's done, I'll be over there Friday, homie.
Yeah, and guess what?
Right.
And then we can finally try your beers together.
That's definitely right. It's going to happen in the future. So I want your, but no, the brewery is coming along though, and look out for videos, man. I always have random shit going up. So right on. Cheers, BuMpy. Thank you so much. Right on.
All right. Thank you, Beer Man.
Yep. Cheers.
And I'll do my best Wednesday, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I think John might be coming over. John may be coming over to my place. I'm smoking up a brisket on Wednesday.
I thought you said Thursday.
I thought you were smoking up.
Thursday,
right.
we're gonna do the beer tour. We're gonna go.
Okay. All right.
So I definitely won't be available for anything on Thursday, but yeah, Wednesday we'll see if John's here. If we finish up eating and stuff like that early enough, we'll see if he wants to hang out and do some stuff. We'll see.
Well, hey man, I always appreciate it when you're there and when you can. I understand.
I mean, Johnny boy might be drained out after he's done eating all that food
too. So
be in my land.
I'll be there. Pretty drained out.
Yeah, because he's.
I start early, but it's what starts our Wednesday. So we'll get your drink on, man.
Yeah. I'll pick up some session IPAs still. I think John will still enjoy those, and
yeah,
hopefully I can find them. We have a brewery here that makes a real nice one. I usually don't pick up that brewery's beers all that often because I don't really care for most.
What
of them.
about pipe?
But they do make a really good session IPA. So
nice, dude. Yeah, I really like a good session IPA. I really like if it's good. Yep.
BuMpy, awesome. What about our favorite brewery, Pipe Dream? Maybe they have a great session IPA.
They actually do.
There you go.
They have a really good session IPA.
There you go.
Problem is they don't can it.
They don't can it.
Oh,
yeah.
It's called Lil Airy Feeling. So Airy Feeling is like a triple IPA that they do, and then they have Lil Airy Feeling, which is it's the
Alex. It's fine.
Can you growl
feeling, but it's done in a session. It tastes just like it tastes just like Airy Feeling.
I might want to have some though.
Like 4.8% ABV versus 9% or 10% or whatever dealing with that. So yeah.
Well, maybe do you have crowlers? Can you get a crowler of it?
I've never gotten a crowler from them.
Okay, then they don't have crowlers then. That's my.
Do you have a growler?
You bring your own.
Yeah. So, well, I'm hoping when I go up there, I hope they have it canned because they had the other stuff canned. Beers I liked.
Just go up there with your growler and growl at them, man.
Well, they probably would.
I have a growler.
They probably would.
That's how it works at the place that I go to that fills beer. You can bring your own or buy one from them. They sanitize it right there on the spot. So
yeah, nice.
That way you can't blame them and say you gave me crappy beer.
Yeah, shit beer, man. What the heck? Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to say that next Friday is going to be salads. It could be any salads. Macaroni salad. It could be anything. And
I thought you said Salix.
No, salads. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Salad mixed with Alex. A Salix.
Yeah, keep it up. So get salads. Bring any beer you want. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Food Friday. And
That sounded like it.
Andrew's already shouted out, but I'll shout it again. Don't forget, John and Nelly. It is John and Nelly's Stout Sunday. But if you don't know John and Nelly, just look up Georgia Beer Reviews and look up Georgia Beer Reviews, and you'll get the live stream at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, and get your stouts and porters on at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, right before game day.
Yeah. I would do it, but I'm at work.
I'm at work. I hear you. Struggle's real, BuMpy.
Right,
They have not yet allowed me to drink beer at work, but that would be a great.
Well, the only beer they would let you drink if it's non-alcoholic.
Let me take a half an hour break and just drink a nice
Down a beer.
porter. So
Barely.
I'll be much more
Order
fun.
behind the shed. Yeah.
That's all I gotta say, people. I mean, thanks for letting me join, and then I'll do the sign out and everything like I always do. Once we sign out. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, Alex.
Anytime.
Sure.
Cheers.
I got an idea for a
Cheers,
salad,
Alex.
so I'll be there for Food Friday.
Awesome beans.
All right. Well, I guess that brings it back to me for shout out. So we got After Dark Beers this Sunday. Bring a beer that is dark based off the malt profile. Looking for like ambers and up for the most part. Everything except for fruited sours that are dark because they have puree in them from blueberries and blackberries and stuff. So Josh, come on. You've been there before. You know you can bring a nice high ABV stout. That's perfectly fine. Very, very accepted in this show. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. Just a little show. It's kind of a little bit more laid back. It's supposed to be, anyways. Then we got Malty Monday. It is Monday. What day is it? It falls. I think we made it into, at that point, we made it into November.
Yes, I believe so. I'm not sure.
Either coming up on the 2-year mark, or we've made it at least 2 years doing Malty Monday. Next week's Malty Monday will be the final episode.
What? BuMpy!
Wow.
It will be the final episode. We're going to be doing non-alcoholic beers. So, Josh, I hope to see you there. Don't disappoint me, please. Everybody, let's make it a big bang go out.
It should be a big panel.
Bring your side beers.
Non-alcoholic beer somewhere. There's plenty of them out there. There's so many craft breweries doing non-alcoholic beers now. I think it'll be an interesting show. Let's fill the panel beyond what the panel can hold, and maybe rotate people in and out. Make it a good ending to a 2-year project of mine.
And
And
make Alex cry.
yeah, well, I appreciate everybody that's been coming to these Malty Mondays the past couple of years. But yeah, it will be the last episode. I'll try to figure out what the heck I'm going to do from there. Still,
You will
trying to figure it out in my head. I do want to get down to just one live stream instead of doing 2, especially back to back. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with After Dark Beers. After Dark Beers may come to pass as well. I much prefer doing a Monday night show versus a Sunday show.
Well, then we'll do After Dark Monday night beers.
Well, I kind of want to include more beers than just dark ones as well.
Okay.
But I'll be thinking of something. And
So how many episodes are we going to do After Dark beers then? You said you're going to end that now, so.
I don't know. I'm going to keep that going until I can figure out what's going to happen. But
Okay, then we're good.
I'm not laughing at you.
But anyways, yeah, that's my shout outs, and let's just bring it back full panel. So I do want to appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. Everybody in the chat, you guys are great. Yeah, final episode, Thrash. next Monday. Non-alcoholic beers. Come on, guys, find a non-alcoholic beer. If you were thinking about ever possibly joining up on a Malty Monday, next Monday is your last time to do so. At least on my channel, somebody out there might create a Malty Monday of their own, but at least for the beginning of the whole Malty Monday type theme will be ending. So if you wanted to get up on panel, now's your last chance next Monday with a non-alcoholic beer. So thank you to the chat. A lot of folks chatting it up. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the folks that were watching tonight as well. And I also appreciate my panel. The show really never would have worked without having panel members. Super grateful that you guys went out there and did your best to try to find these different styles. Some of them have been really difficult to find, but we've always had at least a couple people in here on panel, and I know that sometimes it was a feat to do so. So I want to appreciate everybody's efforts. That's been on panel throughout the Monday and on. Yeah, that's it, guys. Alex.
All right. Okay.
Well,
yeah. Next Monday is going to be the last time I do the sign out for at least for this show, anyway. So, all right. This is Alex, the Beer Master, and we will see you all on the next live stream, the next video. This is Alex, Beer Master, signing out.